Hey y'all, it's Liz. Hey, I just wanted to do just a real small video and just give you guys some quotes on happiness and how to deal with life in general. I love quotes. I live by them. I'm just like, ooh, I just love quotes. So anyways, let me just read this to you. Came from one of my subbies, and it said, I love listening to your advice videos, and I found myself really sad today and didn't know where to turn, and you came to mind. If you could please take the time out to say just a few words of advice for life in general, when things don't go the way they're planned, and how things will get better, it would mean a lot to me. Thanks. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Life throws curveballs all the time. It does for me. I know y'all think that I'm always happy. Hell no. I go a lot of times just being upset and mad and because of things that's happening or something someone had said or done. But I'm going to be honest with you. Steve is my rock. And I think a lot of you guys know this. Steve is never, he never really gets mad. He never gets upset. He tries never to let anything bother him. And he always tells me, Liz, you know, why are you mad? You're only mad because you let someone make you mad. You control how you feel. And you know what? If someone's doing something stupid to you or they're saying something stupid to you, it's up to you to respond negatively or positively. And what he means by that is like, don't let people get you down. Don't let people put you in a bad situation or a bad mood. You know, man, just screw it. And he's always telling me that. Nobody can make you upset unless you let them. So when things don't go right or I get in an argument with my daughter, I don't have to be mad. I could just be like, you know what? Okay, fine. And move on. Sometimes it's easier said than done. I don't like to just move on. Sometimes I like that confrontation. Sometimes I need it. Sometimes I pick a fight. Not a fist fight. I mean a fight like argument. I do sometimes because I go so long without arguing with anybody. And it's like, what the hell? I need to argue with somebody. So I do. But it's always mostly in a fun-loving way. But there's days that I feel sad, you know. But then life goes on. Life never stops for me, has never stopped for me. No matter how bad the situation was for me or how upset I was, life never stopped. It continued. And I give you guys a lot of advice. And a lot of times I have to sit back and go, you know what? I need to take that advice. So, what I'm going to do is just do some quotes for you. And maybe one of them will help you. Or maybe one of them will stick with you and maybe make you have a better day. Who knows? I know seeing my face will make you have a better day. That's Reba McEntire. Anyways, let me stop being stupid. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read them to you line by line, and then hopefully you guys will find one that you like and you kind of let it stick with you and you hear it, you keep it in mind and you live by it. So let's try this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my video camera away from me. I know you could still see me, but here we go. Just going to turn it around. And you're going to face the wall. You get in that corner and you face that doggone wall. Don't you come out till I tell you. Alright. So, bear with me. I got them all down on this paper. Here we go. Best thing about life, it's never so bad that it can't get worse. Challenges make life interesting. However, overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The bad news is time flies. But the good news is you're the pilot. And remember, when nothing goes right, you go left. Also, nothing can bring you happiness but yourself. You remember my saying, love yourself first and all else will fall into place? Well, it's true. When you're strong enough to love yourself 100%, good and bad, you'll be amazed at the opportunities that life presents to you. And remember, you may not be perfect, but you'll always be you. Let them love you or hate you, but you're still going to shine. Also, do you want to meet the love of your life? If you do, then look in the mirror. Our first and last love is self-love. The way you treat yourself sets the standards for others. Always love yourself instead of abusing yourself. You shouldn't like yourself. You should be crazy about yourself. To love yourself right now, just as you are, is to give yourself heaven. Don't wait until you die. If you wait, you die now. If you love, you live now. Self-love is the greatest of all flatterers. Make yourself happy. Love yourself. You know, honestly, I'm always telling people to love themselves first. Because if you do that, everything else will fall into place. We all have good days, we all have bad days, but we just keep moving on. And sometimes it's hard, I know. You know, some sadness we can't control. It's beyond our control. The loss of a friend or a loved one or, you know, family. These things we cannot control. But for someone to make you mad or to do something towards you, those things you can control. You can control how you react. You can control yourself from getting mad and angry and being sad. Like I said, there's days that I'm sad. But if it's beyond my control, I can't help it when it comes to, like, birthdays of loved ones that's passed. Or Christmas, not being able to be with the one that you love. Some things you cannot control. But some days you'll be sad, some days you'll be happy. I hope that most of your days are happy, you know. And all I can tell you is that life goes on. Like I said, during some of my pains that I've had, life never stopped. I just had to learn to move on and be happy, you know, because I'm going to choose my destination. I'm not going to let anybody change me. I'm not going to let anybody mold me. If I need any change in my life, I'm going to be the one who determines that, not you or anyone else. If I have to change, I will decide when and how I change. Nobody else is going to decide that for me. You know, every day, I have to choose to be happy. You know, and I do. I choose to be happy. There's days that I do get upset though, you know, like when someone gives me a hard time about something, it might make me upset for just a minute. And then I have to say, hey, you know what? Screw you. You're not fixing to ruin everything for me. You're not fixing to ruin my day. No, you're not. Because I am my own pilot. I'm going to determine what happens to me today, and I'm going to determine whether I'm happy, I'm sad, or if I'm pissed off. You know, certain things do make me mad. Like when I get freaking emails about how much certain people hate the military and stuff. Here we go again. I get very offensive. Some things I can't control. That's one of them. I got a mouth, and I'm going, you know, you said what you wanted to freaking say, so I'm going to say what I want to say. You know, how do I avoid that? By doing just what I did. Limiting the responses to these videos that I did. And saying, you know what? You might think that you're ruining my day, but you're not going to ruin my subbies' days, you know, by me posting this stupid shit that you're saying. So I choose not to. I just laugh and go, you know what? You just wasted, you know, all this time writing me, and it's not even going to get posted. Ha, ha, ha. Anyways, another thing, let me tell you what really makes me happy. Besides sitting in front of the camera talking to y'all. When I'm going to go eat. That's what I'm fixing to do. That's why I'm so happy. And then I got to come back and get my little menu together for my Thanksgiving dinner. The holidays are upon us. I'm choosing to be happy. And I'm not going to let anybody rain on my parade or steal my joy. And if you guys can remember this, you'll be okay. Seriously. You know, you're the pilot. Don't let anybody steal your joy. The happiness that you feel, the love that you have, you know, nobody can take that away from you unless you let them. I choose not to let people steal my joy. At least not today. Tomorrow's a different day, so we'll have to wait and see. But I choose today, when I woke up, I chose to be happy today. No matter what life throws at me, you know, I'm going to dodge it and duck it and just move on. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys will, you know, hear these quotes and live by them. You know, love yourself first. Everything else falls into place. And a lot of the emails that I get, people who are having problems, sometimes they just don't love themselves. You've got to learn to love yourself. I did. It took me a long time. But I love myself. I love me. And I'm in control of my happiness. And I'm the only one that's in control of this. Steve doesn't control it. My mama, my family, my friends. Nobody's going to control my happiness. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be the pilot of my own happiness. I hope you guys feel the same way. And if you don't, you know, look in the mirror. That's the one who counts. That's number one. Love yourself. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back later on because I'm going to do some cooking videos. Yeah. So have a wonderful day and choose to be happy. And remember, love yourself. Everything else will fall into place. I promise. All right. Deuces, y'all. Bye.